I've pleaded so many times to the Lord because of the thorn inside my own flesh. And so many times the Lord has strengthened me, telling me that His grace is sufficient inside my own life. But who would have known that I would become a prisoner of my own flesh and blood? The Revelator 2022. Now listen up. I never thought I would become a prisoner of my own flesh and blood, and during the days I enjoyed fulfilling the desires of my own body. I never thought this would become a thorn inside my flesh one day. Back in the days when I was in the deep darkness of this world, dining with many lusts of my own desires, ignorantly living in the world, who would have known that the mind of Christ lectured me on self-control, trying to tame all my body members to become the obedient body parts of Christ. Now I find it so hard that it would be better cutting off some of my body members than to go and burn in hell at the end of time on judgment hour. I was just a young boy by then. I did not understand why Apostle Paul had no need for a woman. I always understood why it was not right for Adam to be alone in the garden. Therefore, I was feasting on nice empresses and concubines, queens and princesses. I consumed them. By the time I became a family man, all of my past lives now started haunting me back like a nightmare. Now my flesh and blood can't let me do what I desire. I find myself loving what I hate the most in the process. And so many times what my flesh requires of me is not the ambition of my own spirit. I struggle with many desires for the Lord because of my own flesh, but only to learn and realize that I'm a slave of sin. I feel like a slave of sin, a prisoner inside my own flesh and blood. The Revelator 2022.